So today in this video we're going to see or we will be discussing about the case on the Sale of Goods Act 1930. Why I am taking this case particularly today? So we are already so knows about the buying and selling the concept in the market. So we are already go through or we are studying in marketing papers. But this case, especially for people, we should know, we should awareing when you can buying the product or selling the product in the market or to the party. So we should ensure that the product so will be in perfect or in damage or anything else happened around the process. So we should ensure that preferably. Okay, so let us enter into the case. So this slide I'm showing to the showing the case. What are the things, what are the case? So okay, so I'm just describing shortly. So in this case there are two person is there, Shara, another one Mark. So Sarah is living in a small town. So she is going to sell her vintage bicycle to Mark through advertise. Okay, so Mark is working as an avid collector in his town. Okay, so the Mark is finally accepting his contract of Sarah. So Sarah, which is selling at $300. Okay, so he also accepting they are mutually accepting this contract. Okay, so this is the basic cases of this contract. Okay, so unfortunately the bicycle was damaged. Okay, the damage in the sense the wheel was damaged in the bicycles. The after that after the receiving the mark, then one the finally can have seen the damage of wheel. So this is very disappointed to the Mark. So he would like to asking this damage about the to the Sarah. So he said feeling I disappointed. So so this is things were undisclosed damage because Sarah were not disclosed about the damage in the contract. So Mark defaultly feeling very disappointed because she is not mentioning anything else in the contract about the damage. So Mark immediately responding to her contract and asking like, so the wheel was mistaken. So we are negotiating the $300 for the vehicle, but I would like to giving the I would like to mention the damage for the purpose reducing the amount from $300. So I would give the final amount for you $250. So these are things where happened in this contract. So introduction already I am telling like that. So in this case Sarah Mark is there. Sarah is living in a small town. She is going to selling her vintage bicycle to the Mark. Mark also accepting his agreement at $300. So finally first things will be accepted, but second things will be there is a damage in bicycle, but Mark initially he does not know to buying the product. So finally end of the day, so Mark will find the problems or issues on the damages on the cycle. So after that they both have negotiating the rate for the damaging. So finally $300 to $250 will be reduced for the vehicles. So what are the objectives? Simply it's called as Mark will raise the questions for. So I have paid the amount of $250 to the for the vehicles because it was damaged and then you were not mentioning anywhere in the documents. So I have paid the final value for the vintage bicycle at $250 only. So this is objective. So and also disclosed. So here we will notice a point or a term like that, undisclosed the damage. So Sarah were not mentioning anything else about the damage of cycle. So Mark identified the damage. So after finally he would like give the value of $250 for the vehicle. So identify the problem. So what are things? The thing is nothing else, undisclosed damage. Okay, so damage of the bicycles, they were not mentioning in the contract, they were not telling anything else oral to the mark. So any no, after the contract also, she were not discussing about the issues to the mark. So mark only identifying the damage first thing. So he is a disappointed. So also they both have negotiating the amount finally. So finally delivering the product. So solution, what things? So solution is amount. So amount. Okay, so because they both were not aware about the issues, because when a person going to purchasing the product in the market, definitely check it out once and twice, because definitely blindly, because we are interested to buying the product, we blindly purchasing it. So after one day or 1 week, so, 1 week, so we would, if we could find any problems on it, there were no worthless cases, like because they were accepting to claim the amount or replace the product. Okay, so we would definitely, a person can find any issues on a product, so definitely check and twice the products, any damage is there on product at the time of purchasing. So definitely should know and awareing the seller and buyer. So conclusion is nothing but the conclusion is nothing but they both have a mutually understanding, accepting his apologies, then accepting his mistake of contract. So also negotiating the amount finally. So the case will wind mutually. So this was a case. So this is what I'm describing or giving the information to through this case. Thank you all.